Alright, guys, welcome. In today's video, I will be explaining to you what ICC is. So, before we begin, I would like to first define what ICC is. Alright, ICC stands for indication, correction, and continuation. All right, just like in life, when things are going in your favor, it gets to a point where it comes down beyond your expectations. You're expecting for you to get a particular thing, and then life has a way of surprising you. It is the same thing about ICC, and basically it evolves around market structure. All right, so with that being said, let's dive into it. All right, guys, take a look at this gray box. All right, this is your resistance, and this right here is your support. All right, now when you have price within this box, you're expected not to react. You're expected not to think of placing a trade whatsoever. When you have price in this box moving up and then coming down to the resistance and then heading back to the support, you are not to react to the chart. You are not to do anything until you see price break beyond the box. All right, now when price break beyond the box to the upside or to the downside, what you look out for is, now that price has broken out of the box, now is when you do something. But what do? You wait for price to break out from the box properly, indicating to you that there is volume in the market and you're looking to take price to the upside. Now after price has broken out from the box, you'll see a retrace. You see something like this. Price will come back to correct the indication. All right, the breaking out of the box is what your indication is, and the coming back into the box is your correction. All right, now when price comes back into the correction point, it's looking to continue that upward move. It's looking to continue what it has done before. All right, and this is where you place your entry at. You place your entry right around here. You place your entry right around here. You set your stop loss right around here, and then you take your profit right around here as well. All right, for proper explanation, I'm going to explain what I just said again so you can understand. All right, let me just take this out. All right, so what I said is that, guys, this is your resistance. This is where price is finding it difficult to break, and this is your support. Some traders will call this the ceiling. Some traders will call this the ceiling. And why are they calling it the ceiling? They're calling it the ceiling is because price is finding it difficult to break beyond this zone. Right, you see price retest this zone so many times, refusing to break. Retest so many times, and then sometimes comes to the support, look to get some liquidity in the market to continue pushing price up to the upside. All right, now when you get this in the market, what you look out for is, where is price breaking out from? Where is price breaking out from? These are what you should look out for. And when you have that, okay, this is the area at which price is breaking out from. That indicates to you that shows you what price is about to do. It's like an expo. All right, it's like price telling you, I'm looking to go this way. It's like a lady, for example. You're in a relationship with a lady and she's trying to let you know, this is what I don't like, this is what I like. And most times a lady will not tell you in a oral conversation. She's not going to look at you and tell you, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. She's going to tell you in indications. She's going to try to tell you in signs, in body language, in the way she looks at you, and the way she rolls her eyes at you. And that gives you a clue of what she might be trying to say. And most times, if you follow through the signals you've got, you might actually be right. All right. Same thing in the market, guys. Market has a little similarity with ladies. Okay, I'm playing. I just added that though. Now, what to look out for is when price breaks out of a structure, price is indicating to you it is looking to go upward. And now that is when you act. That is when you look into the market to decide whether or not you should enter and what your buyers should be. Sometimes when you come into the market, you don't know what to do, and that's fine. That's okay. That's what everybody does. But what you need to look for is, what is price trying to do? What is price trying to tell you? You mark out your resistance, you mark out your support. Now, when you mark out your resistance and you mark out your support, you need to see what price is doing within these two range. Is price trying to break beyond the support, or is price trying to break beyond the resistance? Price must do something. Price cannot remain in the zone within the support and resistance. Price must try to break the support, or price must try to break the resistance. All right. Now, when price breaks the support and resistance, that tells you, okay, price is looking to go upward. If it breaks the resistance, if it breaks the support, it's telling you price is looking to go downwards. All right. Now, with that being said, let's continue, guys. Now, when price breaks the support like this, let me leave it this way. Now, when price breaks the support like this, you already have a clue of where price is wanting to go. All right? You have a clue now that, okay, this is where price is indicating to me that it's about to go. Now, what you do is this. You draw a gray box right at the top price broke the support from and stopped. It means some sellers come into the market and push price up the way down. All right, push price all the way down. Now, when price has been pushed down, this is where you enter your trade, and then you look, because price is looking to repeat the same thing it has done. All right, you look to take price from this zone right to this zone, guys. You enter at this point, you put your TP right around here, and then you put your SL just below the higher low. All right, I hope this clarifies. I hope you understand this. Okay, I'm still going to give you a little explanation for you to understand properly. This is all ICC is, guys. ICC isn't so hard and complicated as a lot of traders make it. This is how easy it is. This is how I see it. Now, we're going to break it down one more time for you to understand. All right? Price is within this resistance. Price is within this support. All right, price is within this range. And how do we know? Price had this higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, break past the previous lows. Price does not have an indication of what is about to do in the market. Price is even confused of what is about to do, and a lot of people will call this range a chubby range. All right, price doesn't know what to do, and then price breaks out of a resistance. Now, when price breaks out of a resistance, you put your gray box right around here. When price breaks out of a resistance, price is looking to come back into price breaks out of a resistance. Price is indicating to you that I am
Somebody said you have come back outside. If you are texted him since,
now when price breaks out of a resistance, price is looking to come back right into the resistance to make the resistance a support. All right, now when price is around this area, new traders will get into the market and be like, oh, he's already growing up, let me try to take price up to this upside. And this is where they get stopped out, because at this point price is looking to take out buyers and sellers. All right, those who saw price going crazy, they thought, oh, price is going up, it's just going to keep going up, oh, it's going to the moon. They try to get in right around here. Some people try to get in right around here, some people get in right around it, and boom, price comes all the way down, guys, sometimes coming all the way to this low. And when price does that, this is where you enter from. As an ICC trader, this is where you enter from. Now you enter from here, you look to take your profit. You look to take your profit right around here. I'm sorry for my screen, guys. I know this is a little bit difficult, but I'm so sorry. All right, now you look to take your profit right around here. You set your stop loss below this lows right here. Take your profit right around there, and you can see this is a 1:3, 1:4 risk to reward. Now, how do you know price is going to come back here? You know price is going to come back here because price has recently broke out from this resistance. All right, price has recently broke out from this resistance, so this indicates to you that price is looking to go to repeat what it has done. Price is just trying to create liquidity. Price is trying to balance the structure of the market, and it needs to go back to its intended moves. All right, this is all ICC is. This is my explanation for ICC. And as time goes on, I look to make even proper video that is even more clearer, more understanding. But I just need to do this and drop it on the YouTube channel for you guys, and for my future reference, to just have this out there as, you know, my struggle days of how I use my phone to make analysis and all type shit, you know. But thank you for watching. This is the basics. This is how ICC works, and I hope this clarifies. Okay, so guys, I'm going to take you to the chart to show you exactly what I've just explained and how it forms in the markets. Okay, now this is the 4-hour time frame, guys. The 4-hour time frame for US oil. All right, now in the 4-hour time frame for US oil, we have a resistance. This is the resistance, guys. And why do we call this a resistance? We call this a resistance because price reacted from this so many times. All right, price tries to come to this top, and then price tries to come to this top, reacted from this, had a push to the downside, tried to come to the resistance again, break above the resistance, come to the downside, and break past the resistance. All right, so this is why we call this a resistance. All right, now if this is the resistance, this is the support. This is the support. Now, why do we call this a support as well? We call this a support because price had reacted from this lows many times. This indicates the floor of the market. It means price had been ranging between these zones, just like what I explained to you guys. Price had been ranging a lot in this zone. All right, and now price is looking to either break upwards or break downwards, and price eventually did break upwards. All right, now I'm going to take you to the 1-hour time frame to explain for you even better. Now this is the 1-hour time frame, guys. This is the 1-hour time frame. And in this 1-hour time frame, what can we see? Remember what I said to you guys. When price is looking to go up, price will break above a resistance. When it's looking to go down, price will break a support. All right. Now, what do we have here? We have price having a lower low, a lower high, a lower low breaking past the previous lows, and then we have a lower high. When price gets to this point, we are anticipating at this point to have a lower low breaking beyond this low, but instead price have a higher high, a new high in the market, a new high breaking past those previous highs. Now this is a new high. This is indicating to us price is looking to change structure. Price broke a resistance. All right. Now what do we do as ICC traders? We don't enter here. We wait for a retrace. We wait for price to come back down. When price comes back down, that is when we look to make our entries. We look to make our entries at this point, and then take price back to the same level it once broke out from. All right, just like I explained to you guys, we'll make our entry right around here. We'll set our stop loss below this low, and then we'll put our take profit right at this top. And when we look at that, we should be about 1:2, 1:2 risk to reward. All right, you can see that. Okay, this is 1:3 risk to reward. You can see that price respected the entry. You can see price respected the entry. This is a 1:3 risk to reward. You can see price respected the entry. Immediately price broke out from this zone. Price came back to retrace. This is where we enter our trade, guys. We set our stop loss right below the previous lows, and we look for price to repeat the same thing it did after breaking out the resistance. We look for price to repeat the same thing it did once that indications comes in. All right. With that being said, we move into the next phase that price formed in the market. All right. Now, when we get to this chart, this part of the chart, we see that immediately price got to this point, breaking past the previous highs. We already had our 1:3 weeks to reward. Price break past the previous high again. It's all about rinse and repeat. All right, it's all about rinse and repeat. Now, immediately price breaks out of this high. Immediately price breaks out of this high. Price is looking to repeat what it has done here. And how do we know that? Price had an indication, a correction. All right. Now, price had a correction back into the no trade zone. This is a no trade zone. This area, all this area right here is a no trade zone, and this is a low. All right. Price swept all the liquidity, because new traders would have seen 1:3 at this point and be like, oh yeah, price is going to the moon. Let me keep entering this trade. This is my opportunity to make the most ridiculous amount of money I've ever made in my life. All right. And price is aware of all that. Price knows exactly where the liquidities are trapped. All right. Now, a retail trader, a new trader would have come into the market and see price. Okay, price is going up right now. This is my chance. This is my time to get in. They get in at this point, and price makes them believe it's going up, only for price to dump aggressively, taking out all the liquidity. All right. Now, when price gets back to the no trade zone, price had a lot of money now. It has a lot of liquidity to continue its intentional move. What is price intentional move? Is to continue from this point straight up. Continue the intentions of its formations, breaking past this high one more time. Now, price breaking out this high one more time indicates to us that price is looking to repeat what it has done again. And what has price done again? A lot of people will look at price and be like, oh, okay, price has broken past the previous high. Now price is looking to go up. Now price is currently deceiving them, making them believe in their delusions, making them believe in their bias. All right, price is making them believe that it's going to go up at a certain amount of degree, and they get a lot of retail traders getting at this point thinking, oh, price has broken out of a resistance, price has retraced, price looking to go up. All right, but from my view, I feel like price would still come back to this low right here before continue up, or price could just react from this level right here. Price could react from this level and just go up, or price could do anything it wants. All right, we're not here to predict, we are here to adapt to what it does. Now when price comes back to this resistance, we look for price to continue the move upwards, or price could come back down to this lows and then continue the move upward. But however price turns out, this is currently Friday, and we look to see what price intentions are. With that being said, I'll see you in the next chart breakdown. But basically, this is ICC, and thank you guys for watching. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next chart. Peace out.